Well, I better to the stage. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Terrahash Tuesday. We got our boy Hawk over here, and I'm
What's up? Hey, real quick, I gotta say, DJ, thanks, man. I wasn't trying to be annoying. I told DJ, I was like, hey, see you at Terrahash Tuesday. He's like, really, bro? Like, really? I wasn't trying to be annoying, man. I'm sorry. I love you. What's up, everybody? Good to see everyone. King, how are you?
You know, man,
You look
kind
like
of a
you've been
busy-
working on Ansible all day.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I've been in my office all day, man. We'll see. I might do Ansible live here and show everybody kind of how that works and what it is. As Tech Doofus likes to says, it's Ansible magic. Uh,
Guys, we have a special guest today. Chump Change is here. Chump, say hello.
Oh, hey, it's the boss. What's going on, boss?
Oh, man.
You got to put him on your shoulder, though. Remember that? You got to put him up on your shoulders. Oh, man, he's going to hate that.
Oh, yeah, no, he hates it. He hates it. Crypto Shape started that, by the way, for the record. That was Crypto Shape's idea. So, King, give me some music, man. Come on. I need some music. I need the music. You know me. You know me. So, hope everybody's having a good day.
The rock stuff, whatever
That's fine. That's fine. I hope everybody had a great Christmas, because I know I did. And, yeah. How was your Christmas, King?
You know, I just kind of hung out with the family here. Like, my family doesn't get together anymore since, you know, both sides of my grandparents have, you know, passed away, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I used to get together with a lot of cousins and aunts and uncles, but after they all passed, everybody kind of just does their own thing, kind of. Right. So my mom's actually coming in town at the end of the week this week on Saturday, so I'll be gone for like 5 or 6 days, you know, just hanging out with my mom because I don't get to see her that much anymore. So she's getting her PhD over at Wayne State, out there in Detroit.
Right.
So she's a college student. So
oh, sweet. Never too late to go back to school, man. Never. I was in the police academy with a guy who was 57. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I just want to try something new. Needless to say, he never got hired because he was 57. But hey, it's cool, you know. Gave him something to do. So, did you get any interesting Christmas gifts?
My wife got me this, like, it's one of those things that's like, it's kind of like a ball, but it projects like, it's supposed to project like this space kind of stuff with stars. It's like blue and purple in the background, so something I can use for my stream. Which I know I need to do something with this.
Gotta do something.
I haven't done it yet. And then she got me this mat that rolls out. It's like this long, and it has individual LEDs that you could change the colors and put like whatever text you want on it. So that's what I got. I'm an awful Christmas gift buyer for my wife. I just went to that, what's that one place called? The Bath and Body Works or whatever the hell it was. I just went to the lady. I'm like, hey, I don't know what to buy, so whatever smells really good, just give me like 2 of everything.
2 of everything. You know what I do, dude? And honestly, like some of like my family members are like, gifts should be personal. I just give gift cards, man. I say, look, here's $100. Go get yourself something nice, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna buy something, and then if they don't like it, then they gotta go and return it. And then, like, my mom did this to me for years. So anyway, get into more of the crypto side. So what's going on? Anything new? Are you mining anything new, or you've been working on data center stuff all day long, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I still need to switch my rigs over. I'm doing a new strategy where I'm trying to mine coins at low hash rates on their network. I was doing Radiant for a while. I got like 250,000 of it now, which I think is a good amount for right now. Like, so I don't know if anybody's ever talked to XP1. You know, he's part of our community, right? Real nice guy. But he actually came over, and I got to meet him when he was over in Vegas. He came down, he drove to Surprise, like a 4-hour drive, right? So he came down here, we met, we had some drinks, and he's just like, he kind of told me how he's doing. He's like, I'm setting goals for each coin, and then when I hit those goals, I just move on to another coin, right?
Right.
So I'm trying to do it in an order of like, I want low hash rates because I want higher yields. I don't want to mine what everyone else is mining right now because then it's going to be poo poo on the yield factor.
Right.
Other than that though, the other half, like all my ASICs, everything else is like on nice hash.
Right.
Which is, I'll probably eat my words here because I always used to talk shit about nice hash, but I mean, if you want to be lazy, man, nice hash is the way if you want Bitcoin.
Right. Say hi. Say good night.
Hey, Chump Change. What's going on, boss?
Hey guys, this is Chump Change XD.
Hey, biggest troll you can do right now is say get him like a little Mario costume. It would be hilarious to go with the
Can you
plumber
stop
thing.
with the old man lip thing, please? Thank you.
Like,
He does this because he's teething. What's that? Who's that? Hey, hi guys. Hi guys. Welcome to Misfit Mining Saturday Night Live. I'm your host, Chump Change. Oh man, Chump, I love you, man. I'm sorry. Crypto Shape started it. It wasn't me. Okay.
he's not here yet, so you'll have
I'm
to
sure they
rewatch.
clipped it. I'm sure they clipped it. So here you go.
There you
So,
go. There's the
anyway.
real boss back there. I see her back there. The real
Yeah.
boss.
So anyway, okay, sorry. Anyway, let's see. So this is the last time you guys are going to see my office like this. Tonight, I'm starting to pull everything out and redo everything. So I'll be streaming from the opposite direction now. I have another computer I'm setting up over there, and I'm going to face it this way. So got a whole new setup coming. I'm sorry, I got really distracted with the jump changes. This is my Saturday Night Live.
Here. Look.
Oh man, I'm telling someone clip. Hey, they started it. I just kind of went along with it.
It is
Oh, my
funny
God.
though.
It is pretty funny. It all started when I picked them up in Foxwoods, and Rondi's like this. He's like, "Yo, go get him. Let me get my phone. G, hold on a second. Let me get my phone." And yeah, I just got so distracted. Anyway, so yeah, it looks like I'm not mining anything currently, but I did purchase some new 3090s from
Or
Tizen.
3090s.
Yeah,
How many you got now?
23, 24. I think, I'm telling you, man, from a density perspective, and if you can get them for 500 or less, they are a great deal. Tizen Coin actually came across a few, and he allowed me to pick some up from him, but I think he's keeping the rest. So thanks again, Tizen, for hooking it up. He found a guy that was selling them for 500 each. And I think that's a great deal, because even on eBay right now, they're going for like 800, 750. And which
Yeah,
they're
pretty
insanely...
expensive.
Yeah, but they're so overpriced, man. Like, these people
Yeah.
are going on eBay and offer up, and they're gauging their prices that way. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a bad way to do things. You know what I mean? Because that's not the way you properly gauge prices.
Isn't there a fee too? Like, what's eBay like? What, 30% or something?
15.
It's 15.
15. It's like, it's so crazy.
So if you're selling it for $750, you got to give them 15. That's like $100 right off the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that doesn't
saying.
include like shipping it and all that other stuff, right?
I don't think so.
That's just $100 off the top for eBay. So
Hereby Services got to get the mining or ETMC terminal in the background. Oh yeah, no, for the new setup. Yeah. I'm gonna have. So I ordered this giant butcher block table that would go on like an island. It's 6 feet by 30 inches deep. Because you guys ever seen my setup? It's like so crammed. It's like this. My computer is like on an angle sideways because it doesn't fit on here. But it's yeah, I'm redoing the whole thing. Just put it that way. It's gonna look really nice. The whole
still
background.
gonna stain it yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it an attempt. Chump told me he could help, and he's like, look, I'll just tell you what to get. It's very easy, you know, all that good stuff. DJ Mine says, I'm ordering another Hive Mapper now. About to make bank on Hive Mappers. I know we covered this last Terrahash Tuesday, but did you guys see the prices on Hive Mappers are up on eBay? I saw one for $2,000. That's insane.
What?
You know?
It's like $300.
No. Yeah, go look.
These people are nuts. People are insane when it comes to like profitability.
It's just, yeah, no, it's crazy. It's, you could put 2 cameras per vehicle. I've actually saw a guy on YouTube. He had 4 cameras per vehicle. He had 1 in the front, 2 on the sides, 1 at the rear, with different cell phones like right next to it. I'm like, dude, really? But yeah, you could totally do that. You could totally do it. I'm so behind with content, man. I've been so busy with Christmas that I need to do my Hive Mapper Dashcam S video. I got a bunch of different videos I need to do, but yeah, 3090s all day long. I haven't found any good 3090 Ti's. Let's see.
Those are going to be too expensive, the TIs.
I don't even think they're worth it from like a mining perspective. I don't think they're worth it at all, to be honest. I think they're good for like graphics, you know, all GPUs. We have a guest. Oh, Alex, what's up, man? What's up, Alex?
What's going on, Alex? You know, I mean, okay, we haven't done this for a while, but I guess I could put the link in the chat.
Yeah, we can put the link in. Why not? DJ says you have time for Counter-Strike, but not time for videos. DJ, by the time I get on my computer, it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm exhausted, and I just don't have the patience to record a video that's going to take me 4 hours with editing. Especially, like, it just takes so long to do it. So, like, especially during Christmas, I have to work. I'm at the restaurant every day. Like, I got Terra stuff to do. Like, it's just... But I'm going to get back on it. That's why I'm redoing the office.
I think everyone needs to, like, unwind, right? Some people like to drink, you know what I mean? Other people like smoking weed, whatever. Some people like gambling, whatever. Hey, whatever your vice is that you do at the end of the day to do your relaxation, right? Hey, I like playing video games, right?
I mean, I'm so like, hey,
by the time I check into video games...
Right.
When I check into Counter-Strike, dude, I'm done.
I'm checked out.
Day's over. It's late. You know, I'm not doing anything else.
I'm the same way.
But I know DJ, though. He's like, if I'm not making money...
I think DJ sleeps like this. He hears I think his alarm is a cash register. He just wakes up and goes cha-ching. He goes, is it money? No, it's not money. All right, hold on. I'll move past. Wait, is it money? Y'all got money for me? No money? All right, cool. Move past. That's DJ. He wakes up. I guarantee his alarm is a cash register machine, like cha-ching, cha-ching. He goes, if I held $1 over my nose, if you hold $1 over my nose, I'd wake up. I'm gonna do that on like mining disrupt. I'm gonna come to your Airbnb at like 7:30 in the morning. I'm gonna wave $100 bill over your nose, and if that wakes
he's
you
up by 7:30. He's an early guy.
All right, well then I'm gonna get there at 6:30. I'm gonna get there while he's sleeping, and I'm gonna put $100 bill over his face, and I'm gonna dangle it like this. I'm gonna record it, and if he wakes up, I swear I'm gonna die laughing. So. Anyway, yeah. Oh, Crypto Shape said he's Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. 150%. No, DJ's good people.
Mr. Krabs.
I wake up. I wake up at like 10:30, 11, sir. I don't get up earlier than that unless I have to. Anyway, with that being said, crypto is looking really ugly right now. Looks like the whole market was down today. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. We'll go over some of it.
So somebody ordered one of those bid axes with my code.
Oh, they did?
You need to email me or DM me in Discord so you can get that little guy. I can send it to you.
Turtle Tech, I'll get up early for that. 150%.
Oh, okay. We have a guest in the back, but they're not showing their webcam, and it's not who you think it is. Are we gonna enforce the webcam policy or
webcam policy, man? Gotta show a webcam. Gotta show a face.
Unless you're red and furry, you must have a webcam.
Or red furry trash bandit. Let's see here. So let's cover some of the prices. So looks like Bitcoin's at 42,468. Not really moving there. Look at Solana, man. I heard this. Did this pump? Oh my God, my eyes. Someone told me this pumped up to like 150. No, it didn't hit 150. I thought it hit 150, but it could. Definitely could hit 150. Let's see. Is Caspa doing anything? I don't think so. Nope. Caspa's just pretty much stagnant. Prices of the Caspa ASICs are actually down, by the way.
I wonder why.
Restaurant spotted accepting Caspa on Twitter. Oh, sweet, man. Send me that link.
Oh yeah, Ironfish has been doing pretty good.
Let's look at Iron Fishies. Oh wow, $3. Almost.
I remember when I mined it, it dropped all the way down to like 70 something or 80 something cents.
Now, does this make it profitable to mine at $3?
It is profitable. I wouldn't say it's the most profitable, but it is profitable.
So let's see Dynex. Let's see here. Wow, Dynex is plummeting 67 cents. Looks like, oh, well, hold on. But this last 7 days down 3%. But again, the market's up and down right now. So let's see here. Let's check out Radiant. Radiant is up a little bit. I heard Flux was doing well.
Okay, all right. He's got his camera on.
All right,
looks like he's ready.
All
Here
right,
he is.
Who
I
is it?
don't think we've ever had him on the show ever.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, Tyson, there he is. My man.
What's up, Tyson?
What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up?
Oh man, nothing much, man. Welcome to the show. How you been?
Good, good.
Yeah.
Mine's been good. Keeping the house warm. It's a little warm today, though. I think it was 55 degrees here, so it's like 80 degrees in the house.
Yeah, sweet, dude. Thanks again for the deal on the 3090s, man.
Oh yeah, no problem. I couldn't afford all of them myself, so kind of helped ease the burden of picking them up. But I just didn't want to leave an opportunity like that on the table, so had to take advantage
I don't blame
of it.
you. And that's the cool thing about this community, because I did something similar actually with a bunch of FEs that I got, and I think it was Overboard Tech, one of his friends, and then I think S Chang and I who bought them all together. Mila and Milo Mining, excuse me. S Chang and I bought all 15, and I kept 5 like you, or however, I kept 5 and I gave them the I think Milo and Maya Milo Mining got like 7 and S Chain got 3, but they were all FEs, which was pretty cool. So, but some of them didn't come with the what do you call it, the splitter for the FE, the 12 pin, so I had to order them. So I gave them the ones that had it, and I ordered the other ones. But yeah, no, good deals out there. If you can find good deals, guys, 3090s should be no more than like $550. I think that's a fair price. These people selling it for 800, don't do that. It's a bad price. Yeah. What do you think, Tyson?
Yeah, and I think that's a good price. And then I've seen the 3060 Ti's go for, I got some of the army going for 200.
Yep.
He's got like 12 of them for 200. That's kind of a tempting one. I got a couple octo miners I want to fill the 12x ones. So we'll see. It's fun. It's a good time to get some now before things really heat up.
Yeah. No, I think they'll be at least $1,000 each in the bull run, because they're still great cards. 24 gigs. They're fast. I mean, not compared to the 4090, but then 4090s, man, $2,000. You said you got one recently, though, right?
I actually got 2. I did the max voltage idea.
Oh, you pulled a max voltage.
0% financing. Oh yeah.
Financing through Best Buy. With I think was it 24 months, 0%?
24 months,
right?
0%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry. That's a future me problem. I don't have to worry about now.
That's a future me problem. I like it.
That's a future.
Oh yeah.
That's not irresponsible at all.
No, it's not. No, it's completely responsible. Actually, if you put it on Vast AI, if you do the numbers, even if you get lowballed on Vast AI, you could still pay that back in a considerable amount of time before the 24 months. So, in essence, it will pay for itself if you put it on Vast. Are you putting the 4090s on Vast AI?
Unfortunately, my internet connection is probably not good enough for that. I see some people, they got some good connections. Mine's, I mean, I got Starlink, so it's really limited on that. But we'll see. I might try it out. I might try it out and see what goes on. I get
try
it, man. Try it out.
Yeah, try it out, because like KiiNG just said, we've seen a lot worse than Starlink, man. Like, there's been people with like 50 down and 50 up that are on Vast rented, and I can't believe it. They do recommend
ones with like 2 up and like 50 down.
That's so ridiculous to me.
I mean, mine during prime time it's around 30. During non-prime time, I can get like 140 meg, but that's kind of the upper limit of it for my area. Being this close to Chicago, it gets saturated pretty quick.
What's your download speed? 300 ish?
No, 140.
No, that's 140
max.
Between 30 and 140. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm in a heavy use area, so it's really limited on that.
What's your upload? Do you know the upload?
Was about
20 to 30, I think, max, from what I read from Starlink.
Yeah. Dude, you could totally do it on Vast with that, man. I would do it. I would just totally try it. If you need help, you can hit me up. KiiNG's got a really cool guide you can get, and it's pretty easy.
Oh, honestly. Man, Honk is the he's
no
the
man, no. KiiNG is like the guy who brings stuff into the group. He brought in Neoxa, he brought in Vast AI, he brings all this stuff in and then goes, "Don't ask me for any help." Oh my gosh. But yeah, no. let me know if you come across any more of those deals. We'll put them in the Terra Discord. We'll promote them and get a lot of people are always interested in buying. And I do think going into the next bull run, you're going to need beefier cards. And I think 3090s are just a great way to go because you get the density. You can make them actually very efficient for what you get if you know how to tune them correctly. So the Crypto Miner in the chat says, I got 24 4090s through Best Buy all on Vast. Wow. 24. You're almost at the GPU risers level. How many does Mike have now?
Like, dude, that's like almost $50,000 in graphics cards. That doesn't include motherboards, RAM, CPUs, storage, power supplies.
Now, Crypto Miner, I have a question in the chat. Are you doing 1 card or 2 card rigs? Are you doing 4? What is your what's your gameplay? I would love to know. Let me know. Gordon Murray says, I would rather buy 10 4090s than a KS3, to be honest. I think as far as longevity goes, 4090s are going to last you a lot longer, and they're probably going to appreciate more where you'll make more than a KS3 eventually. And especially if mining makes a popular comeback, I think it'll make more, to be honest. But there may be some people who disagree because if Caspa goes belly up or something happens or it's just not profitable anymore, or let's just say the project doesn't go anywhere, that $20,000 KS3 is going to be, you know, poo-poo, right? And I know DJ's got one. You know, but a lot of people are on their way to ROI from them. But again, I would choose a 4090 over 10 of those. Probably I would choose over it, honestly. Let's see here. DJ says 3090s weren't popular in 2021. I don't know why it would be popular now. They're actually very popular. I think from a mining perspective, they are.
Well, I would say it depends, right? Like, so for like memory-based algorithms, which is there's quite a few of them, and some of the other ones. But if you're gonna do, okay, like the recent rise in Kapow coins have been the top profitability for GPU mining lately. For like, besides Carlson and that other one, Pyron. Besides those two, I mean, you still look at the 6700 XTs. It's Kapow that's the most profitable. So, I would say AMD is much stronger on Kapow and doesn't use as much energy and stays cooler.
100%.
I hate running Kapow on the NVIDIA cards. They use way more power and they get too hot, right? It's too much to cool them down.
Yeah, so many stability issues with those.
Yeah, 3090s are not great on Kapow, but then again, I mean, you could still get, I mean, in a bull run, nobody cares about the power usage. And they really don't. We didn't care in Ethereum. Nobody cared. They ran these cards full bore. And when things become profitable, like insanely profitable again, like they were, or even half to what they were, people are going to run their cards. And it's not going to matter, right? So I think we could all kind of agree on that. Right now, efficiency is the name of the game. But when things are profitable and you can get that extra dollar to push the card, you're going to do that. Most people will do that. So for me, I'm going for the density 3080 and 3090s. And I'm also looking at some 6800 XTs and 6900 XTs. I was going to go 7900 XTX, but I thought it's a little too much card for, you know, what I want, and the deals aren't very good. So
I would say the 6900 XTs would probably, you probably won't see much of a performance difference, maybe like 20% or something.
Yeah,
I would go with the older generation, but not the 5000 series. Those are, I wouldn't touch those. So I would get like the 6900 XT.
Yeah, 6900, 6800. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm just gonna make like two R8s of just like AMD density rigs of 6800 XTs. That's the goal. That's what I want to do.
I'm not even sure if Team Red Miner and all the other miners have really been optimizing the 7000 series, because you honestly, if you watch most of the people who mine on, at least on YouTube, you don't see many full rigs of 7900 XTs. You don't see anybody building those rigs. There's no like, hey, check out this 7900 XT rig build. You don't see that. I don't think they're really optimized all that well either. I know Second TL has a 7900 XT and an XTX, and I believe that the optimization is not that great.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think the 6800 XTs or 6900s are going to be great cards to get, because you could still get them for like right around 350, 400 each. Probably even less. So I still think they're going to be great cards. How much for an R8 now? Travelers Travel still $600 for an R8, and that's shipped from GPU Risers. But we do offer them as rentals at Terra Hosting if you have to rent one, $25 a month. JS Kavath, I'm sorry, man, if I mispronounce your name. He says, Hawk King, have you seen anything for RX 580s? Me and I'm sorry, I can't see it. All right.
Me and I bet.
Me and I bet they're door stopper cards. Plenty of there are plenty just sitting on those door stopper cards. RX5, okay, so it depends on who you ask. Panda loves his 580s. When I had that loot, he bought all like 40 of them.
Okay, let's see.
The 580s.
One 580 on Nice Ash. It's my son's.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think a
Let's see
5700
what he's
XT
bringing
will
in
perform
today. Let's see
better.
what the Nice Ash is given.
$100 5700 XT, 25 mega hash at 135 watts on Kapow versus a $350 6700 XT, which is 25 mega hash at 110 watts. Panda said nobody gets it. 5700 XT. I had a bunch of them and I sold them all. Should have kept 8 for myself.
The 5700s, man, dude. When they get hot though, they get extremely unstable.
Yeah,
they
it's
love
true.
to crash a lot, and I know Panda knows this too because he has some. So it's okay. He just added more to his own problem, so he'll be hating himself later on.
Sorry, Panda. But the 5700 XTs, I asked Ovalboard Tech about this. If there was any good BIOS mods for them. So he said no, and it wasn't worth it. But I think, I think there are some good BIOS mods for the 580. But just remember, guys. Sorry, go ahead, King.
There is a BIOS mod for the 580, but that's more for like memory-based stuff, right? That's what everybody did with Ethereum. And
Right.
same, they wouldn't BIOS mod the 5700 XT. They would BIOS mod the 5700 non-XT to flash it to a XT, right? Which would give them more hash rate.
Right.
And right now, actually, I'm on hashrate.no, mining Kapow on AI Power Grid. You're profitable by 15 cents on a 580.
Yeah.
You're making money. You're not going to be a millionaire, but you are making a few cents there. So, I mean, if you got cheap power and you have a lot of it, I mean, yeah, go for some 580s, man. Go buy a pallet of them.
They're cheap.
Have you looked at solar?
I'd rather invest in solar. I was going to say, Tyson, have you looked at any 580s at all? Have you looked at the cheaper cards in your area?
Not really. My idea is that's going to be profitable, sure, but for a short time frame. I think as more people are like, oh, mining's profitable now, and jumping in and bringing all this hardware that's been sitting idle, those are kind of the things that are going to be pushed out to okay, it's profitable but barely, and then trying to get rid of it afterwards or during the peak or anything like that it's going to be pretty tough. I look at the hardware as an investment just as much as what you're mining as the investment.
Right. Yeah. 100%. Panda says RX 580 breaking out at 11 cents right now. Bull run $1 to $3 profit a day on a 580. Just wait and see. I believe him. I believe him because A, he's been doing it a while, and B, they're still, if you get a good 8 gigabyte RX 580, man, they're workhorses. You had those, King, you had them for a long time, and I still have
them. What are you talking about?
Oh, you still have
mine
them?
right now in my garage.
Oh, sweet. I thought you got rid of
that's
them.
my son. I gave him one. He's trying it out, and he's like working on it. And
right.
Probably next week we'll probably add one more. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna let him mess around with it. But yeah,
Right.
I mean, the 580s, man, they can like really get up high in temperature and really
100%.
withstand the heat. You know what I mean? Like
They can. Yeah.
I know.
And
I know.
they're easy to
Bits,
clean
when
too,
he
right?
did a video a long time ago that was like he ran him at a consistent 75C.
Really?
He would keep the fans really low at like 30-40% and running at 75C.
Why does this feel like a cash cab show? Cash cab? I know the show, but why does it feel like that? I know the 580s, especially like the Sapphires I had, they were easy to clean too. Like take them apart, the pacing was easy, pads all same size, and it was done in like 20 minutes. The card
Usually
was
it's like
cleaned.
4 screws on older cards too, right?
Yep.
They're less complicated. You just take them apart, you clean them, and you do your thing, and you get out. You take apart like a 4090 Founders Edition. I mean, I could tear apart like 3580s before I get that done.
Exactly. Remember the FE, the 3090 FE I took apart, and you were like sitting there. You're like, oh man, Hawk, don't do it, man. It's just not worth it. And here I am, like putting heat sinks on behind it and all that other stuff. Let's see here. Tyson, what happened with the 40? It said it was delayed by a train derailment.
Yeah, it's delayed by a day because of a train derailment.
Oh my gosh, dude! I hope it didn't break.
Hopefully it's in good condition.
I don't think it was in the train derailment, but I think that had an effect on it. Somewhere around Illinois.
Yeah, let's see here. Crypto Shake says, I got some mining edition 580s, 570s from a mining facility. No fans, just one big heat sink. Hey, look, the Octominer fans might be enough to cool those things, honestly.
Yeah, Chump likes to do that with his 1660.
He does that with all his GPUs.
Yeah, he takes off all the fans and everything.
All the shrouds.
And I get it to a point, but like, here's my only issue with that. And this is just me personally, and you can look at it from one way or another, right? Here's the bad thing, though. If one of the Octominers fans that's going over your graphics card decides to die,
right?
Okay, what's gonna cool the graphics card? I mean, yeah, there's gonna be some other air moving from the other fans, but it's not getting that direct, passive cooling going over it, right? So then it's gonna start getting super hot. At least if you had the actual fans on the card, at least it has some way to survive, right?
Right.
I mean, it's like, it's like only having one point of a failure, right? Once that failure's done, then like what's your backup? So that's just my take on it, but each his own.
Yeah, no, I never took off the when Chump sent his rigs to Terra, and I inspected them, make sure they were clean and stuff. I was like, hey, what'd you do to all your cards? And he's like, I just took the shrouds off. And I'm like, they're like naked. And I took them all off, man. It's what he wanted to do. So, hey, whatever, to each his own. But he ran the fans on his X12s. They were at like 60, 70 all the time, at least. So it's one way to do it. I mean, maybe you can cool them better that way. I don't know. Not sure.
It also plays a big part too if the fin orientation is going with the cards, right? Like this,
right?
Where the air will travel through the GPU versus going up and down, which is, I mean, yeah, it kind of depends on the card.
He told me, yes, all the heat sinks were parallel with the wind. Yeah, definitely the way the wind travels. Bitcoin Andy, what's up, man? Good to see you. He goes, temperature watchdog king. Yes, for the cards.
Right, but even if you have the watchdog and it reboots or does anything, that's not going to save the card. If the Octominer fan dies, it's just going to keep rebooting. That the watchdog's not going to help you save the card because there's no other fans. You only have the one Octominer fan.
Right. Firehawk, what's up, man? Good to see you. Removing the fans is not worth it. They consume so less power, and we have much better solutions for whole closed case mining.
Yeah, I mean, I think you save maybe 1 to 2 watts. Like the power draw is minuscule. You know what I mean? It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, mining's making a small comeback, and it's nice. It's nice. To see, because now the hash rate's like spread out everywhere, right? It's like a bunch of these different coins are popping profitable, and it's like we look at all these different projects and we say it every night, like, damn, the hash rate's low here or the hash rate's low there, and we're like looking around, and it's kind of nice that it's kind of being spread out a little bit. It's like not everybody's just like flocking to one project. So because I know like you said, Radiant, right? Like you're getting small bags of stuff. Like the hash rates are low on a lot of these projects right now. They're low on Neoxa, they're low on Radiant. They were low on Aletheum for a while, but although I did here, you know what? Let me pull up mining pool stats, and I'll share it on screen here, King, and we'll go ahead and look at some hash rates and see how things are looking. Let's see here.
What are you pulling up here,
Mining pool stats. Here we go. All right, so let's go look at Radiant RXD. Let's see here.
It's RXD.
Yep. Oh, looks like the hash rate's actually gone back up a little bit, but it was pretty low, sitting around 41, 42 terahash.
Yeah, I was mining it then. It was some good yields there.
Yeah, the yields were
Appreciate
really
y'all
good.
not being on there. Thank you, because I'm getting off now.
Let's see Dynex, because I know Dynex was super low. 623 mega hash. That is 586 network, but that is pretty low. They were up in the gigahashes, weren't they at one point? Was it like 1 or 2 gigahash Dynex a long time ago when it was like probably super profitable? Let's see here. Conflux.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I heard Conflux was doing well. Wow, the hash rate is like non-existent here. What is this? Looks like it's down. Conflux is down a lot in hash rate. Looks like they
Thanks
had
for
a
hanging out,
spike.
Tyson.
Are you leaving, bro? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did I cut you? Sorry. Did
No, he
say-
took off. It's all right.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. Hasn't been this low since May for Dynex. 100%. All the AMD hash rate was on Dynex. No, 100%. 100%. So definitely Dynex is a lot lower. Let's see where Casp is at. Everybody knows this is just steadily going up. 127 petahash. Man, we're gonna see 200 before we even know it. It's just
I'll probably
crazy.
have to get a little hockey puck and hook up a piece of crap computer and put one of those firmwares on my Caspa ASIC just to keep it alive.
Right. Bitcoin Merch, I want to make an announcement for everybody. Bitcoin Merch actually sent me 2 Mars landers by mistake instead of 1. So I am going to be doing a giveaway for the Mars lander, which has got like a value of like $600-700, I think, or $400 or something he charges for that. I don't know, around there. And so I'll be doing a giveaway on my channel really soon. So stay tuned for that. Told me to give it away. So we're going to be doing that. Looks like Lithium is starting to come down a little bit back to earth. It was up high, man. Such a great project, but we got to spread out this hash rate, guys. 80% on one pull is unacceptable.
Everybody's on hero miners.
Unacceptable. Let's see where Ironfish is at since it's had some price discovery. Yep. Looks like 1.81 petahash.
That's what I was gonna move to, but it's kind of jumping up in the hash rate there, so I'm gonna have to
100%.
reevaluate.
Yeah, no, it's definitely on its way. Here's a coin that I haven't heard much of, Etika. Has anybody been mining this Etika coin? Now, a lot of people were talking about it.
I did try to mine it with the iPolo, but even though it doesn't come up, it says it's ETC hash, but it's not. It's at S3 Solidity. They also have another one that says it's ETC hash, but it comes up as like eGaz or something like that.
Right.
It's all medical related. Is what it is. It's for medical records.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good idea too. I did some research into the project. I think they're going to be doing some cool things that they want to use for blockchain into medical stuff. It's pretty awesome. Richie Rocket with the $20 super chat says, hit that like, folks. The solo hash on Hero Miners hit 600 terahash today. Wow. On what project? On a single project or just in general?
Terahash. Hey, thanks for the $20 super chat there, Richie.
It's crazy. Solo mining is a lot of people getting into solo mining, and I really like it because I think that also helps with the spreading out the hash rate. So I think that's great that everybody's getting into solo mining a little bit, especially on these lower cap. On these low yielding coins. On these high yield coins, low hash rate. Excuse me, I'm all over the place today. Neoxa is down. Wow, look.
Don't show that one. That's what I was thinking.
Don't show that. Okay, ignore this one. Don't look at this one. Okay, so let's go over here. Raven coin still sitting at 4.4 terahash. Let's check out one of my favorite projects, Saving the Kitties. Meow coin down to 51 gigahash. This is actually pretty low from where they were. And listen, don't hate. Yes, it's Neoxa. Don't hate on Meow coin, because there was a couple times this year that Meowcoin was the #1 crypto to mine for profitability. So, hey, look, these guys are doing their thing, and they didn't rug. They're keeping their word, and I think that's why we're seeing a lot of love. But spread this hash rate around. This is stupid. Like, everybody's on 2 pools. I mean, come on, spread it around. KiiNG, go make another pool, please.
Man, that's so much work.
Custom Computing, what's up, man? Good to see you. 13 Canadian 13.99 super chat says happy holidays to both of you and your families. All the best, and I'm pumped for 2024. Thanks for all your help this year. Anytime, dude. Shout out to Custom Computing, who started a small hosting company, and he's getting started out there in Canada to hit up the Canadian market. And shout out to him. He's doing very well. And like I said, man, if you need any help, you just hit us up, and be more than happy to help guide you in the right direction, because we wish we had it at times, right, King? So
yeah, thank you, Custom Community. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, 100%. Neuro AI is definitely up 4.82 terahash, getting into the 5 range. This is one of DJ's favorite projects because it's got AI in it. So Black Cell says, Hawk, check out the kitten coin. I think we just did. Meow coin? We just did that.
Is it another coin?
Is it another coin called kitten coin?
I don't know.
Let's see here. So you guys heard DJ Minds talk about bells. Let's see where they're at. Wow, hash rate took a dip. Price is down 83%. Yeah, it looks like this ship sailed and sunk already. Wow, it was at 200. I mean, what is this? It was at 233 terahash. Now it's at, oh, well, hold
only
on.
10% of what it was.
Well, it says 21 here, but it also says
yeah.
179 on the networks. Is 87% unknown. So I wonder.
Yeah, probably people solo mining. Yeah.
Probably people either solo mining or there's some private pool that's not listed. Bells is a scam. So many YouTubers were pushing it hard. Well, not this one or that one. So, yeah. I don't know who else was pushing it. I don't think it was a scam, honestly. I know it was a good opportunity. And I know, guys, like, especially like, and I can vouch for people like DJ and Chump and everybody else that we're close to, is and when people talk about these projects, he's just trying to let everybody know, hey guys, look, this might be something to, do, but do it at your own risk so you can make profits, right? And that's what they mean by it. It's not to blame anybody else, at least from our end on the crypto mining side. I can't speak for every other YouTuber, but then Retro Mike makes a good point. He says people say every crypto is a scam. So, I mean, just get in line with it, right? So let's look at Litecoin. Looks like it's still holding pretty consistent. Hash rate spiked a little bit, but 803 terahash. And then Dogecoin, I know a lot of people were jumping on, and yeah, they're up too. Yep, right around the same. So interesting. Crypto Frank says, Hawk, as soon as he said it, I put a 20x short. LOL. Way too many people talking about it. You put a 20x short on bells? Did you get it? Because it's down 83%. Crypto is all about popularity. 100%. DJ Mine says the founder of Dogecoin confirmed on Twitter that he created bells prior to Dogecoin. It's the first true meme. Excuse me. Just didn't work out. And that's okay if it didn't work out, right? It's 100% okay if it didn't work out. Shit happens and there's nothing else we can do. Let's move over to this real quick, King. I know a lot of people are still running these ETCMC nodes. And let's see where this is at. So it looks like it went back up a little. Do I have it on here, CoinGecko? I do. Okay, I'll just switch screens and look. 86 cents. I mean, this is down a lot from the $2.50 it was a few weeks ago. Are you guys still running these nodes? Obviously, I still got one. King, are you running any of these?
I am for right now, because like I just have servers laying around for me. So, I mean, but here's the thing though, right? Is the only thing that makes this go up is people buying the coin to make the nodes. So if nobody's making nodes, nobody's buying it, then it's just going to go down, right?
Holy cow. Sorry to interrupt you, King. I had to hawk you. Crypto Frank with the 20 Mining King memberships, dude. You're insane.
He's gifted like 50 memberships in like the last 3 weeks.
I know, dude. He is like going crazy. Frank, thanks again for the memberships. That is awesome. Dude, you didn't have to do that. Shout out to everybody who just got one. That's a long list. I don't think we want to read it, but you can see it there in the chat. Congrats, everyone.
Congrats to all you guys. Make sure you link your YouTube with your Discord and stuff like that. And if you guys want access to the VAST guide, be sure to reach out to me and I'll get you guys the guide. I'll get you a link to the Google Doc for all the new members.
So
thanks again, Frank. Appreciate the support, man.
So Retro Mike Tech says ETCMC is doing a token burn in January. That might help because since they only have 1 billion supply, that might help. So I don't know. I'm hodling my ETCMC. I haven't swapped it out yet. I'm still waiting for my second payout while I'm on my way to my third payout. So we'll see what happens. But I did get my first one, so pretty cool with that. So so anyway, yep, cryptos are looking, you know, status quo for the most part. Nothing really popping off right now, unless you guys get any news for me and KiiNG or any questions. If you guys want to call in and say hello.
Maybe I'll hold on. Let me.
What do you got going on?
I'm gonna attempt to build this node live. I'm gonna show the command, and then I kind of have to turn it off because I have to type a password in. And
which node? What are we launching?
I'm gonna show. Well, hopefully it'll let me just show the window this time. Last time I had to show the whole damn screen. Yep.
DJ Mine says ETCMC still paying a few $100 a month for 10 watts. Yeah, no, they're great. I run mine constantly. Well, what do we got here?
So this is the Terra workhorse here, as I call it. It's my VM for Ansible. So
oh, nice. Okay.
People don't know about Ansible, and you guys are looking for Flux node Ansible stuff. You can ask me, and I'll point you in the direction. But go check out Tech Doofus's GitHub page. He has the Flux node installed. This is my own fork of that. I fork. Everybody's open to do their own forks.
Right.
So this way you can use it. So this is the command I'm going to put in. I'm going to put in my password after I stop sharing my screen, and then I'll reshare it again. And this way you'll start seeing how the Ansible playbook works, as we like to call it, the Ansible magic. So, well, before I do that, so what this is going to do essentially is you have to input a lot of information into Ansible. And what it's going to essentially do is it's going to build the node from scratch. It's not even using the multi-toolbox. So this way, and what's nice about this is let's say Hawk's, Cumulus node dies at Terra, right? Or I need to rebuild it, right? I can redirect it to a different VM and just put in his username that I've created for him and just rebuild it again instantly. Right? I don't have to put all these things in and type these numbers. I just have to click that, and it'll do the Ansible magic, as we like to call it. So let me do this really quick. And
DJ, did you tag me in that restaurant?
If I set this up correctly, it will work.
DJ, tag me in that real quick. I'll show it once KiiNG is done. I want to see that. Holy hell.
So you're just going to see it kind of go through some stuff. So it does checklists and stuff like that, and it's getting certain things, and it's going to go through all of these packages it needs to get, if it needs to get certain things, if it doesn't, and it's just going to completely build the node, right? It's going to set up all the UFW rules. It's going to, you can specify what ports you want to open for, like, UPnP and all that other stuff. So what's really nice about this is once you set like your user list for your Ansible, you can instantly just, if you have a problem and you need to like remake the VM for whatever reason it won't come back, you could just make another VM instance of Ubuntu and then just install this right here, and then it'll go right back and just make the node again. As long as you have a bare Ubuntu 20.04, it will work. So it's just going through, it's just getting all of its stuff. It's getting everything it needs to get to build the Flux node. And this is all accredited to, putting a big emphasis on this, is Mr. Tech Doofus. So he does have a Twitch and a YouTube channel, so be sure to go check those out. This guy is amazing, man. He takes time to teach people everything, so really do appreciate Tech Doofus teaching me how to do this. Really, really cool.
Now that looks awesome, dude. Putting all that. Listen, I give you a lot of credit, KiiNG, because the minute you said the word Ansible and building something from scratch, I just turned around and went to update my ETCMC node, because this is some stuff that I give you so much credit. This is beyond me, man. And by the way, you guys need to update your ETCMC nodes to version 1.2.3 before the 31st of this month. Retro Mike says it's critical. I listen to Mike. He's very smart. And also Fully Electric said it as well. And he's double smart. So I listen to all of those guys. So make sure you update your ETCMC nodes. I just did mine.
So it'll go through the whole install. It'll do all this other stuff. And essentially, you just have to wait for it to complete the benchmark. And, wait for it to download the blockchain and all that stuff. And then it's good to go. Like, I'll just let that run in the background. So right now, I'm making a dummy node. So it's not a real node. I just put some dummy collateral there. So it's just going to make the node, but then it's just going to keep benchmarking every, 15.
Arcs, you're not a dummy. I saw it after I said that. Oh my gosh. But yes, please. Crypto Craig, what's up, man? Good to see you. Actually, yes,
20% nerf once you update it.
Yeah, but I think it has something to do with the burn in January that Mike mentioned, and there may be significant price discovery, so they're probably
right. But what DJ's saying is wait till the 30th to do it, and
I'll forget. I'll forget if I don't do it right now. I'm gonna forget. Now? I just did it. It's done. I'll completely forget. It's fine. It's 10 watts. It sits there and does nothing. It's the computer uses next to nothing. So let's see here. Crypto Craig, I actually have a question for you, because you are very familiar with Foreman. Did you get we have the KS3s M's and the Caspa miners on Foreman, and some work and some don't, I believe. Just because Foreman doesn't register, did you get them to register correctly? Because to confirm the uptime, we have to, go the roundabout way and go, physically into the machine to make sure everything's still up and going. Did you get them to work? If you had any, let me know if you figured out a way to do it. Because I know Foreman said that they made an update for it, but it would be interesting to know if you figured that out. Metro Mike says, if you don't do it on the 31st, you risk losing your entire pending balance. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Buying 3 more nodes to make up the 20% drop to keep up the same level. Dave Hall. Nice. I should put a couple more, but as of tonight, I'm ripping out my entire office. I'm doing that later. So, I only watch RPM videos with the tag Ponzi scheme. Oh my gosh. Panda. Panda gives really good advice, guys. Listen to Red Panda. He's been through it. He's, an OG. Listen to him. Crypto Craig says, all crypto. Yes, Foreman should have an update for them, but they are slightly different between some batches. Apparently, they're working on it. All right, cool. Let's see. Hawk, you're very smart to do it now. Why risk it to earn 1 ETC, pal? Yeah, I just rather not. I just rather just get it out of the way and then just do it. So make sure you guys update your nodes. Panda, update your nodes. He goes, don't buy, what do you say? When in doubt, buy a scout.
Anyway.
Panda, let me tell you something. Panda convinced me, man. Everyone's going to yell at me for this and call me a noob, and that's okay. And I love all of you for it. But I've been playing on 60 hertz for far too long. I am getting a brand new screen, and Panda got a really good deal on Amazon for one, and I am getting one, and I'm going to put it here on my new setup, and then my old screens will be back there. If Panda tells me not to buy a node, I buy 12. You do the opposite. Cool. I'm definitely getting the new screen tonight. I'm ordering it. But I want a curved one, Panda. That same company makes a curved one, like a longer 32. Can I get that?
Get 2 of them and put them back like this, and you sit in the middle, you just whirl around and play all at the same time.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I did see a guy on YouTube. He had the curved screens, and what I didn't know, King, I don't know if you knew this, the curved screens are actually measured to a power of R, meaning like a really curved screen would be like 800 to 1000 R, right? And then it'll go like this, and then 1200 R will be a little wider, and then 1500 and 1800 and 2000 goes extremely flat. They're actually measured in powers of R, they call it. I didn't know that.
I always wondered about that, why they have that R.
Yeah, that's the curvature of the screen. I had to research that. Didn't know that. The curve of the eyeball. Correct. Iowa Crypto Mine says, don't mention Red Panda mining ETCM nodes in the same sentence, please. Hawk, you can get what makes you happy. No, it's not that. The same brand has one. I wanted your opinion on it. Jesus, I'm listening to you. Dave Hall says, just got a 27-inch curved at 175 hertz. I have a curved monitor before. I love it, says DJ Minds, but Okay, so Panda was telling me that when you play FPS, first person shooters, a curved screen is not always the best, or like a longer curved screen is not the best.
Because your eyes have to travel. There's travel time.
Yeah.
I think I have like a. Oh, this is a 27. I have the Samsung G. Is it the G7 or something? It's a 4K, 144 hertz monitor. I have.
Yeah.
The Samsung Odyssey.
Yeah, I saw a. Let's see. Red Panda says Hawk, 240 hertz, 144p, 27-inch flat. You need yes, forget curved. All right, I'll get a flat one. That doesn't matter to me. Daniel Keller, what's up, man? Good to see you.
What's going on? Oh,
Hey, Dan.
actually, yeah, I do. I will be
Hold on.
streaming something tomorrow.
Hey, Dan, here's the link to the stream if you want to join real quick. I have some questions about Zelcore, and I wanted to know if you guys are implementing some updates, because I know Flux and Zelcore, the wallet, are coming together. So, oh, what is that? Why does it look so small?
Because it's a low profile. This is a 4060 low profile GPU. It is a 4060. And I
What?
got this because of my 2U CPU mining rigs I'm building, right? Because they're
What?
low. Thing is, though, is this bracket is still too big, so I'll have to take the IO shield out of this thing. But the card does fit inside of it, so it only takes a single 8-pin of power. So I'll be doing some testing in FluxCore with this probably tomorrow. I'll probably doing a live on that as well, doing some testing on
Is he?
4060.
I invited Dan with the link. Let me know if he comes in. I want to ask some questions about Zelcore, because I mentioned it earlier, and a lot of people have been. Dan, if you got some time, Dan, come on in. Red Panda says, I want 6 1050 Ti's. Who has some? That thing's pretty cool, though. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is the only manufacturer that makes it too, which is the Gigabyte,
Yep.
which they usually make really small memory pads, which they did on this one as well. So
Now, I
but
wonder from
it's
like
only,
a mining.
it's not 6x, so it should be fine.
So I wonder from like a mining perspective, would something like that stay cooler, or would that probably get warmer than like a normal?
It's not going to use as much power, right? As
Well,
well
yeah.
as I do know the 4060, at least from what I heard, I haven't confirmed it yet. It only runs at 8 lanes, not a full 16, even though it is full slot.
Right.
It only runs at an X8, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, I might do a mining video on it too, maybe, and check it out. But yeah, see, I made some CPU mining rigs in the 2U cases to go in my server rack, right?
You're right. So Trom
I
says,
figured.
that's pretty cool. Trom says, it's actually a normal size card. KiiNG is just that big of a miner.
It's not a normal size card. It's like it's as small as like an A2000.
Custom Computing goes, that's a 4060, that small, never. Now I've seen everything. Dude, I just said the same thing. It's so funny. Red Panda Mining says, Zotac has a low profile too, right? I'm sure he meant a question mark after that. And Ark says,
From what
Gigabytes
I
are
know
personal.
in my research, the only one that made the 4060 low profile was Gigabyte. I will confirm that with a simple Google search. At least that's the only thing that was on Amazon.
So real quick, while you're doing that, KiiNG, can you share the screen real quick while you're looking that up? DJ Mines just sent me this. A restaurant in Romania is accepting Caspa as payment. This is pretty cool. Let me see if we can. This out. Hold on. God, this guy's shaking his camera. It's like a Mining King video. I'm just kidding.
There we
I'm
go.
just
That's
kidding.
how we
I'm
like
just,
it.
just kidding. I love you.
That's how we like it, man. Right there.
Holy snap. Oh, there it is. Caspa. Uh-oh. Hodl your Caspa, guys. This is a bull signal.
This
I mean,
the
is it
bull
not?
signal.
Hold on. Hold on. Where in Romania is this? This isn't. Is it Bucharest? No, that's not Bucharest. Is it Bucharest? Is that in Romania? That is crazy. Pay with Caspa. Very, very interesting. Hodl your Caspa. Sell nothing. This is hold on. What's that sign say? Why accept Caspa? Instant transactions, low fees, secure, and awesome support. What? Now, okay. Here's my point. This was my point I made the other day. A decentralized community coin could not do something like this unless it was Bitcoin, which you're not going to use Bitcoin for this stuff anymore, right? You need someone steering the ship. You only get this when someone steers the ship. Am I wrong? Chump Chain says, send me this link later, Hawk. I'll send it to you right now. I'll put it in our chat. But am I wrong? Oh, it's Albania. Excuse me. I thought he said Romania. Oh, Albania. Yep. That is amazing. Chump's definitely going to use that on his show tomorrow morning. 100%. We all just have to move to Romania or Albania, right? But is Dan Keller in there at all, King? Is he in the waiting area?
Oh, he is. That is my fault. I'll get you in, Dan. I didn't see you. You go ahead and yell at me, Dan.
What's up, Dan? Your mic he's muted. Can you unmute him?
I got it.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So Dan, question. I know you just saw Caspa being accepted as payment. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
I know Flux could be accepted as payment too, right? I know Octominer was taking payments for Flux. Now, before we segue into Zelcore, is it in the roadmap for Flux to be accepted in a payment way, kind of like Caspa, like that at certain locations or certain things?
Yeah, I mean, I think any crypto can be in that position, but I think in the end, what it comes down to is like that's not Flux's kind of primary goal. It's we want it to be accepted everywhere,
right.
but it's not something we're necessarily like pushing. That adoption just comes naturally. You
100%.
build a good product, and then all of a sudden people want to come and they want to use it. So we've got a bunch of places that are already accepting Flux for sure.
100%. All right. So my question is that I know Zelcore was kind of separate from Flux prior. That's true, correct?
Yes, it was.
So now you guys are coming. Now Flux is taking over the wallet integration, or with Zelcore, you guys are kind of taking over the. Is it merging? Can you just clarify on it? I don't want to misspeak.
Yeah. So Flux really was. It was the founders of Flux were the same folks that were basically the founders of Zelcore. So we split them into two different companies, really, to allow them to kind of grow and become, two individual things.
Right.
Problem is in iterative technology, you never know what the future is, and as the future started to kind of unravel, we saw a need, not necessarily for the conventional multi-asset platform that was already out there, but we wanted to use it more as like augmentation to proof of use work and to
right.
Flux Edge. So naturally adding it back into our stable was just something we did, and it's an easy transition because what really made Zelcore powerful, and this is where we kind of got away from, mostly because of the circumstances with the markets and so on and so forth. But a proof of work platform,
right.
You're going to see every mineable asset known to man is going to be added there. So we're just changing the way we're doing business. That's what it comes down to.
Right. Now, a lot of people, I'm just reiterating what people are saying. A lot of people say that there's seems to be the need for some improvements on the security aspect and the confirmation. Like some people are saying 30 minutes for confirmation is a lot. With Zelcore, are there any improvements coming along as far as security goes and maybe more ease of use? Because I know a lot of people have been struggling to kind of take stuff out of Zelcore. This is kind of what the community is saying. Is there anything on the roadmap right now to make some improvements on the wallet?
Oh yeah, 100%. Do you guys hear music? Is there music playing? Okay.
King's playing music in the background. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure because it was.
See, someone else that doesn't like the music.
Is it a little loud?
Yeah,
If it was a little loud, sorry.
It was freaking me out because I thought I had something else open, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?" Anyway, long story short is, yes, Zelcore was never really built to be like. How do I want to say this? It was built more for the heavy users. So
Right.
people that understood what a full node was, they understood what, decentralized two-factor authentication was, they understood how to secure their wallet. Issue
Right.
is we've got a lot of newcomers coming into the proof of work ecosystems, and we need to kind of clean that up. So
Right.
yes, we're absolutely Core Wallet will be a complete revamp. It's going to have it's really a focus on proof of work. I mean, you'll obviously be able to import your shitcoin tokens and all that kind of stuff. But it really gets down to like our fundamental basics again. The other thing that it allows us to do is focus in on the platforms that are integrated into Zelcore a little bit better, because they make changes and they're not always super upfront with the changes that are being made.
Right.
KDA.
Right.
So it gives us the ability to work with their teams a little bit more to make sure it's a little bit more user friendly and a little bit more service. And I will say too, some of the things you will see in the new platform, you're still going to see the username and password combination, but you're also going to see a 24 phrase seed word that's going to be used as well, because people are used to that. They are comfortable with that. So you'll have the option. Myself, I'll continue with using my username, password, hash. That's what works best for me, and I feel is the most secure.
Right.
But some people like that 24 phrase or that 12 word phrase. The 12 is not something I use, but I would definitely use the 24. And I like the username, password, hash. There's going to be a ton of focus on mining in Flux, proof of use works, Flux Core, and then moving it down to Core Wallet. Core Wallet is going to link seamlessly between the two, so you'll be able to open up Flux Core, and you'll be able to see what your wallet balances are, what your addresses are. You'll be able to link all those things directly to Flux Core, which is going to be awesome. So,
well, that's going to be convenient.
Yeah, and we hear the complaints. Most of them are coming from new people coming into the space, or maybe they've been here a while and they're used to maybe a little bit better creature comforts that they've gotten from other platforms.
Right.
We acknowledge that, and we're going to build it out like we've built out Flux Core, which I think KiiNG would agree, pretty damn good product when it's for an alpha. Now imagine that transitioning over to Core Wallet and that same look and feel, that same kind of scenario. Then it's a win-win across the board, I think.
Right. No, I completely agree. Now, let's see here. Someone said that, so there's a rebranding going on with it, I assume then. So it's not Zelcore, it's gonna be called Core now?
Core Wallet, yep, and it's gonna be directly linked to our Flux Core system. So it's gonna be like one symbiotic. It's just basically gonna work between each other to allow people to deploy applications, run their nodes, hold their crypto, you name it. We're even going to have traditional stock reporting in there as well, so you'll be able to put everything in one portfolio and be able to track it. And the cool thing about it is it all runs on Flux. So,
nice.
I mean, it's a better product in the end, but sometimes you have to burn it down to build it back up again, because there was so much shit that has changed in the space.
Right.
Staking is another thing that's going to come to Core Wallet. It's hard to hold your Solana or your other products in there that you can't stake. It's going to have, so we'll have staking in there. We'll also have a direct tie for Titan. So if you want to deploy, directly out of there, it's a one-click deployment, done, super simple.
Right.
So the interface is going to get a lot nicer, and we've got a really good team working on that new UI UX.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. I know a lot of people were concerned because of the, just people talk in our community. There's a lot of, some people had some issues with the security stuff. And I know a lot of people, Gordon Murray says dark mode. I think Zelcore is in dark mode. I think it has the dark mode.
The new Flux Core, it is available with their update in dark mode now.
Now I will download it. I'm ready.
Shit. Yeah, we just launched a campaign. You win 10,000 Flux for the most graphics cards in each class. So guys, check it out. I mean, we went from no cards to over 2,500 cards in alpha. So that's pretty amazing
That's pretty
when you
dope.
think about it. So and we've got a lot of people on standby ready to come on once we start moving toward beta.
Nice.
Can you benchmark with multiple cards yet, Dan, or is it still just one card benchmarking and just multi-mining?
I think the next update that comes out will give you multiple benchmarks. Yes.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, see, that'll be cool too. I've been dropping down that leaderboard, man. People have been putting their 4090s on there, just killing it, man. But yeah, it's been really cool, man. It's a really good all-in-one solution, especially for end users. Even having the what to mine, pretty much like pulling the APIs from there and doing the mining calculations in there, so you can have a rough idea of what you could get. What would be really cool is, I'm going to give Alex more work here, is if it would take live statistics from your GPU and put that into the calculator, because some of us obviously like to.
It actually does that. It actually will do that. Yes, that's exactly what.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's going to take. The nice thing about, we've heard a lot of positive feedback. I mean, we've heard people say that. I mean, we had a compliment the other day that they, somebody said it was as nice as Hive, which that was pretty impressive, because these guys are the juggernauts on the street. But our goal was to pull everything together as one. Remember, this was built by miners. So ultimately, what you're dreaming of and what you're imagining is the same thing that we're imagining and dreaming of, because that's what we want to make it, like that one-stop shop. And Hawk, to finish up your conversation, the security is not an issue like access or anything like that. Zelcore is 6 years old. It's never had a breach. There are people that they hold their wallets on the same computer that they surf porn on, or I mean, like, seriously, I can't make this shit up, dude. Like,
I know. I am the vessel with the questions. They load up the questions on my cargo, and
I'm going to say this. I've heard that people have had some issues with Zelcore, right? Me personally, though, I've used it since I started mining Flux over 2 years ago, and I keep all kinds of coins there. I keep, Katana in there and Flux. I've had Bitcoin, Caspa, all the coins in there. I've moved them all around. I've never had anything go missing ever, but maybe I'll knock on my table here real quick.
I mean, really what it comes down to is it's how sanitary you are with the process. If if you're hooking your Wallet Connect up to fucking anything, that's a problem. You know what I mean? If somebody's coming into your DMs and telling you they'll help you out with your mystery issue, that's a problem. If the NFT shows up and it says click this NFT, connect to Wallet Connect to claim your NFT, that's a fucking problem. So these are all mostly user,
probably user errors.
Yes, 100%. And that's it. Look, it's our job to find these things and then start to make our next iteration more user friendly, so those things don't happen. Because irrespective of whether or not it was us or the customer that's utilizing the platform, we still need to make it right. So that's 100%. The way I feel about it.
100%. A couple good ones here in the chat. As Chink says, is it possible Core will have a Core exchange? Is there any plans to have like an exchange? Because I know that's a lot of regulatory stuff. So
well, it is, but we recently closed down Zelcore as a U.S. entity and moved it to the U.K. We will be in the process of eventually looking to get a money transmitter license to be able to basically have an onboard exchange. That's what we're working toward on that. I mean, the guys are going to shoot me for telling you guys this, but ultimately, I
got your back.
Fusion, which people use all the time, Fusion can be built out for any asset, and we recently did it for our stable asset, ZUSD. So you could easily, and as a matter of fact, I talked to the Caspa guys originally when they were looking to do a wrapped asset and said, hey, we can do it right in Fusion if you want. So you'll eventually probably see that in Fusion as well. So, I mean, really, the sky's the limit with that. But we also have to make sure we're regulatory compliant. So it's a little bit of a extra hoop to jump through, but one we're growing into, and we're going to be comfortable with it at some point.
Fully Electric made a statement that says, Hawk, DJ Mines got hacked and only his Zelcore wallet was secured. So that's correct. There's a good one there. Let's see here. Just seeing if we have any more questions. Max Volti says, hopefully we will have a 1660 Ti benchmark on the leaderboard tonight. Still building the new rig.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So, well,
Let's go, man.
yeah, no, I appreciate you coming on, Dan. I know it's late. I just wanted to, there were some questions regarding the security on the Zelcore wallet, and a few people had some concerns. So, you know.
I would say this, Hawk. We hear you. We understand your pain. And we also understand that, you know, we want to echo, you know, we don't do a very good job in crypto explaining to newcomers how to securely make sure that they have everything locked down.
Mhm.
So, you know, don't have your wallets on the same computer you're surfing the internet on. Don't,
Right.
you know, don't download shit from mystery people. Don't take support or help from anyone in DM. So, you know, a lot of these things, people just kind of go and they lull into it. They're like, you know, and then all of a sudden shit starts hitting. And, you know, now all of a sudden it's a problem. So,
Right.
you know, I would say we're hearing you. The next version, I saw the Figma mock-ups of the next version of 4, and it's fucking fantastic. Like, I can't even tell you how happy I am with it. So
Really?
It's going to be amazing. So we're looking Q2 to roll out, you know, officially the new version of Core Wallet. And then what we are going to do is we're going to work on open sourcing Zelcore for the community. So if anybody wants
nice.
to build on Zelcore, or if they want to add assets to Zelcore, we're going to basically give them the ability. They can keep it alive. They, as in the community, can keep it alive and keep it growing. So, you know, that's our ultimate goal, is to, you know, give you as many tools as you want in your toolbox.
So, in order for us in the States to use the exchange, that when it becomes available, are we going to have to VPN to the UK in order to do that?
That's a good question. We don't know exactly what that looks like yet, and a lot of it is regulatory clarity that's coming down in the UK. So we'll have to really take some time, and we'll have to make sure that we're in aligned with that.
Right.
You know, the ultimate goal is no. I mean, I hate AML KYC. You know, that's ultimately the goal, is to not have AML KYC. Unfortunately, I would say the government doesn't agree with that. So there may be some components to that. I don't know yet. We'll know more as we grow forward.
Sweet. Dan, thank you for coming on, man. KiiNG, got anything?
No. Well, any update on any more updates to Flux Core coming in the near future?
Yes. So the big one is we recently partnered with NiceHash. One of our next big releases is going to have what we call simple binding, which basically ties back to profit switching with NiceHash. So instead of going in and, you know, configuring all your pieces, a new miner can come in and say simply mine at the best rate. You click it, it links directly to NiceHash, and boom, you're mining simple mining out of the box, and you're still able to participate with proof of use of work. We're continuing to talk to Hive as well. So essentially, you know, we're bringing all the major players in the space together. It'd be nice to have Hive support us as well, and we're working on that. They have loosely agreed to sit down at the table and have a chat. We'll continue to keep kind of chatting with them over the holidays. Suck because everything comes to a standstill except for in Flux, because we're kicking ass and taking names. But yeah, I mean, I think you'll see some really cool shit coming out, KiiNG.
Nice.
You know, we're working hard. The holidays, there is, like, Christmas Day yesterday, we were still working all day. So I mean, these guys won't stop. They're animals. Like, I almost have to yell at them and be like, just can you give me, like, the ability to breathe for a day, please? So
that's the life of an entrepreneur, man. It's
gonna need
24/7.
Yep.
I'm gonna need Alex's address. I'm gonna send him a pallet of Red Bull to keep him up.
Well, he's coming to the States. He's a matter of fact, he's en route now, or the next day or so, because we're going to CES. So in January, we're all heading to Vegas, and we'll be there for CES, man. First time, I would say, might be the first time that, like, a blockchain project has ever been at CES, to my knowledge. So this is going to be quite interesting. We're set up. We got Microsoft there. We've got AWS there. So
And you got one of the biggest companies in the crypto hosting game. Terra's going to be there.
Hell yes. Yes.
So
King, you're
No.
coming, right?
KiiNG's gonna go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but KiiNG's definitely
Oh
going.
yeah, I'm going. I'm buying an Epic CPU, and I gotta find a way for Lisa to sign that thing for me.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean we're super pumped. The guys are really we're hitting on all cylinders now, and you're going to also see a lot of the enterprise pieces are going to start getting plugged in as well. So we're moving really quickly, and
Yeah.
the fact that we've had such good input from our alpha, it makes our beta a hell of a lot easier. So we've already our work list is getting littler and littler, and then of course it gets bigger and bigger, and then we keep kind of grinding through it.
Right. That's
All
the way
good
to do
shit,
it.
though.
No, that's the way to do it. 100%. What do we got here? Oh, there it is.
There's your dark mode.
Oh man, I
Yeah,
love
there's
it.
a dark mode.
I switched
I
it
love
just
it.
for you. I keep
Love
it.
it.
I keep it.
I
on
like. I feel like there's a
daytime.
weight off my shoulders when there's dark mode. I'm like, oh man, thanks. And then you go to like a bright mode, and I'm just like, burn my
Yeah,
retinas.
Guys, and don't forget we'll be launching Marketplace too. Marketplace is, dude, I can't even explain it to you how badass it is. It makes
Really?
everything else look amateur. Like it is. It's been. This will be almost a year. It's been being built.
Right.
So I mean, when it comes out, it's going to be phenomenal, and it's really geared toward anybody that needs compute resources. So
Right.
I mean, it makes it super simplistic. We're going to be including Akash network. We're going to put bit tensor in there. You're going to have Dynex is going to be placed in there. I mean, it's kind of going to be a one-stop shop for everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so many, big goals you guys are taking on here. It's exciting to hit, to see you guys hit those goals and get all those things launched. It's crazy.
Well, it's the old adage, man, go big or go home. And we don't know any other way, So this is when things are in a bear market, that's when you build your best technology. You don't have people up your ass about price, all this other stuff. You just build stuff. And that's the way I like it. So we get ready for the bull market. And that's exactly where we're at now. So I'm happy.
Yeah, this is great.
Exactly, man. There's a lot of projects. I feel like some of the ones that have been around for a while that didn't do anything this bear market at all. They're just kind of there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think those zombie projects will definitely burn out eventually. So, I mean, you're going to see, I call them blue chips. The blue chip accumulation period is over. If you didn't get it soon, you're not going to get it. Like it's going to be, people are going to start to understand the value of these projects that actually built real technology. And, you're going to see that price appreciate appropriately. You're also going to see the adoption of those products really start to grow quickly. So I'm excited for the next 2024 is going to be an epic year. I mean, I really believe that.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm super, super stoked about what's going to happen in 2024 with, now AI is getting in the mix and these Bitcoin ETFs are coming out and a lot of good stuff is going to happen all at once, I feel.
Amen, brother. Well, if you ever have questions, you can always hit me up. I'm just sitting here in my chair watching you guys anyway. So
I'll send you a text next time if you're not in chat.
all right, guys. We'll see you.
Hey, have a good one, Dan.
Take care, Dan. Thank you.
Bye.
Well, King, you got anything else?
I mean,
He's
I
ready
really
to go
know.
play
I'll
CS:GO.
probably-
Look at that. That's the I'm ready to go play CS:GO face. You guys see that?
well, well, I mean, sort of. Well, hold on. Let me check on that node I built earlier.
Oh, let's see it.
Let me see if it's all synced up and everything.
Oh, yep, there it goes. Patrick Murphy's already sending me my invite for CS:GO. I gotta rip out my office, but I'll play for like an hour or two, and then I'm gonna start ripping stuff out, and I have to go turn off one of my VAS rigs because I need the CPU. I'm gonna use that mini ITX that I got from the Flux Cypherpunk event, and use it as my streaming computer because I'm no longer gonna stream on this one.
Oh, I'm
gonna stream on
downloading
the
the
one.
blockchain right now.
Oh. Red Panda says, "Where's my invite? May the flux be with you," says Kaiser. That's actually pretty good.
Be with you.
That's pretty good. That's a
I
good
like
one,
that.
Kaiser. I'll give you that one. How did Flux get with Dynex? I thought there was a rift with Dan. Way too fast for you. They worked it out. They came together, and they're going to be working on some stuff together. We don't know the ins and outs of all that, but definitely they're definitely going to be doing something together. So that's really good. And I'm glad they came together because that's what this community is about, man. It's about, you know, these projects, and everybody's got to work together because there are other forces in the world that don't want crypto to succeed. And when we start infighting, I mean, that's what the whole divide and conquer thing's about. So I'm not trying to be, you know, too philosophical here, but just the infighting's got to stop. There's got to be more support from the DeFi to crypto mining to the traders, whatever. Everybody's got to kind of support one another. So that's the way it really needs to be. And it should always be like that, right? Because I understand competition breeds innovation. We understand that. But when you work together, you can create better things. And by the way, if you haven't seen the movie Oppenheimer, there's a good... I could roll that analogy into the movie I just saw. Oppenheimer. The guy who created the atomic bomb. It's okay, King. Don't worry about it. I understand. It's not a node. Anyway, with that being said...
It's not a node.
It's not a node, man. It's all right. It was just about quantum physics and you know, creating a nuclear bomb and all kinds of stuff. That's it. Nothing important. But anyway, it was a great movie. You guys should definitely watch it. This has been Terrahash Tuesday on the Mining Kings YouTube channel. Hit the like, subscribe, and hit the damn notification bell so you degens can come watch us when we're live. It'll be on my channel next week. Thank you, Mr. Dan Keller, Tyson, and I think that's the only callers we had in today. So you guys are awesome. I will have better music on my channel, I promise. I will see you guys on the next episode. King, good night. I want to go play Counter-Strike.
See you guys later.
Take care.